Hey everybody, we are back. It's Wednesday, and that means it's New Comic Book Day, and today we are reviewing Years of Future Past number 3. Now, if you haven't read Years of Future Past number 3, you're going to want to skip this video until you have read it, because everything we say from this point forward is going to be a spoiler. Okay, where should we start?
Dragons. Or dragon.
At the end of last issue, it was revealed that Lockheed is still alive, and we find out in this issue he's basically been acting as a bouncer for the hideout.
Yeah, and he's been mutated. They used some sort of radiation weapon in the beginning, and it caused him to be half blind, and he got huge.
Yeah, because if you remember, Lockheed is tiny, tiny dragon, but now he is enormous.
Yeah.
He makes Drogon look little. And of course, Lockheed is immediately called into action to fight off the Doom Sentinels. But what I found really disappointing about this issue is he went down really fast.
No, he gets blasted with the eyes. They don't say if he's dead or if he's just injured or what, because they do say, "Oh, I'll go back for Lockheed. You take the kids." Mm-hmm. So he might still be okay. I hope he is, because I'll be really, really disappointed if they introduced him at the end of one issue, had him in half of another issue, and then he's done. Yeah. That'd be really disappointing.
I thought that particular battle was the biggest battle in the issue, mm-hmm. but it felt way too quick to me.
Yeah.
But we get a bunch of other WTF moments in this issue. Particularly, we find out that Cameron and Chrissy are siblings.
Yes.
And basically, Kate and Colossus, Kitty Pryde and Colossus, they kept Kate, because she's Plan A. And they sent Cameron to live with Wolverine, and he's Plan B. And
Cameron totally calls her out on it, but, he's not mad. He's like, no, I get it. You have her as your game plan. She's the perfect plan. She was raised perfectly. And I'm the backup plan because I was raised by Wolverine. Yeah. And I think the reason he's like that is because he was raised by Wolverine. Yeah, he's very practical.
He's not being shitty about it at all. He's not, yelling at her. He's like, look, I kind of get it, and Kitty takes it really hard because he's being so not angry about it. He's being basically pretty cool about it. And I think that hurts her more than anything.
Yeah. And then, Chrissy is not taking it well at all. She is very, very upset about it.
Well, I think she was developing really hard feelings, or really intense feelings.
Yeah, I think she had a little crush on Cameron. Yeah. But it also states in here that she's 14. And that's totally the age when girls have crushes on basically any older guy who's near them. Yeah. So, yeah, she probably had a little crush on him. He probably didn't really care one way or the other.
One of the things I really liked about this issue, and I didn't notice if they did it in any of the previous issues, so if you're current on this and I'm wrong, just let me know in the comments. But there's kind of an ode to the Captain America films and maybe the Avengers films as well, where Chrissy Pryde, every time Cameron makes a contemporary culture or a geek culture reference, she's like, I don't understand that reference. And I'm like, oh man, they're totally calling out to the Marvel movies with Captain America. And I thought it was really funny. I didn't catch on to it if they did do it in the other issues, but I thought it was really funny.
It was pretty heavy in this one.
Yeah. And the last WTF moment in this comic happens actually on the last panel, where Kitty, Chrissy, Cameron, and Nightcrawler are going to this concentration camp for mutants to rescue everybody, and they break in, they bust in, and there's a few members of one of the old Brotherhoods of Evil Mutants. There's Destiny is there, and I haven't seen her in freaking years. I had forgotten all about her. I actually had to look it up and see who she was because I had forgotten her. Avalanche is there, and Pyro is there. And I'm like, okay, that's 3 members of Mystique's old Brotherhood of Mutants. So I'm thinking Mystique is coming back soon.
Which would be awesome, because I love Mystique.
I'm looking for Mystique next issue.
Now, what was really weird about this WTF moment was that it was Chrissy who initiated the attack. Everybody else was like, dude, we need to regroup. And she's like, nope, going for it. And she just goes and attacks. And, of course, they all have to come and help her. Yeah. And You know, for the one who was
She
raised
was full Leroy
perfectly-
Jenkins in it.
Yeah, well, and not only that, she was raised as Plan A, so she's supposed to be the perfect plan. And Cameron was actually more level-headed and was like, dude, we need to regroup. We can't do this. And that was really weird.
Which, given that Cameron was raised by Wolverine, you would think he would be the impulsive one wanting to charge head on, going full-on Leroy
Jenkins!
But no, it was Chrissy, which I thought, okay, that's kind of interesting that she...
It's interesting and it's a little weird. Like, it's almost like their personalities are swapped, where she is much more impulsive as if she was raised by Wolverine, and he's much more level-headed as if he was raised by Kitty and Colossus.
Right.
It was weird. I'm sure there'll be some sort of explanation for it, but...
Or it could just be that she's 14-year-old and she's impulsive.
That's it. She's 14 and just got her powers.
Yeah. So, however they explain it, or even if they don't, I'm just going to chalk it up to she's a 14-year-old and her powers just manifested. But if they did do that on purpose and it's going to lead to something later, I'm interested to see what they do with that.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, I think that's it. I think we covered everything in this comic. If we missed anything, let us know in the comments.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time.